For what do developers use the array spread in real world? In this video, I will share 5 areas in which array spread helps me every day or almost every day. Hi and welcome. My name is Pokorny and I like to write JavaScript, I like to read JavaScript and I like to talk JavaScript. And in my weekly videos, I give explanation with a little twist for experienced developers. So if you are new here, consider subscribing. In this video, I will be talking about real-world usages of the array spread operator. We talked about that in the last video from a more theoretical perspective. Now let's see real-world examples. Also, I strive for a continuous improvement, and some of you pointed out that the examples weren't that good. So in this video, I'm trying a new approach with Pokorny. Let me know how it works for you. Invoking without apply. It's very common that you get an array and you want to pass this array as individual arguments to some function. For example, the built-in methods math.max and math.min accept any number of arguments and they will get you the smallest or biggest number. In the past, when he had an array, you would probably use .apply to pass this. Now you don't have to. It's much easier to just spread that array to the function. But this is not all. You can even spread arguments to constructor, and that's something that was very, very difficult in the past. So take, for example, a date. You have an array which includes a year, month, and a day, and you want to create a new date object. Now with spread operator, that's rather easy. Array combination. This is by far the most useful for me. Let's start with an array. We can easily create a new array which includes the original one and add something to it. This is what I call an immutable push. What I mean by immutable is that when you somehow modify the original array, the new array is still intact. Also, if you kind of don't push anything and just spread the array, you effectively create a copy of that array. In the past, you could use array concat for the same thing. And yeah, the results are the same. What I believe is that the spread syntax is more readable and there's no special place for this first array, or you don't have to have an empty array at the beginning. Also, if you had an array of arrays, imagine an array of points in the space, then concat can be a little bit tricky because it can sometimes flatten the array. Surprisingly, array spread is also useful for mutating arrays. Imagine that you have 2 arrays and now using first array .push spreading the second array, you append the second array to the first one. That means the first one gets mutated. This is something that would have been difficult in the past. Also, obviously, you can put it in front of that. Unique. So now we combine the power of the new JavaScript. You have an array with some repetitive items and you would like to get rid of them. That could be the ways, but now what we can do is that we can use the power of set. So set is a structure that only keeps one from each. So that's exactly what we want. It's easy to create a set from an array, that's easy. But now a set is an iterable. So that means we can spread it into a new array. This new array only includes unique values of the original array. Set is guaranteed to keep the order of insertion. That means the items will be in the order in which you had them in the original array. That is very useful and I really love this small construct. String to characters. If you have a string and you would like to get an array of individual characters, you can use string.split and then empty string. And that works. But now, because a string is also an iterable structure, you can just spread that string to the characters. And as you can see, the results are the same. But, and that's important, it's only the same for kind of nice strings, for example, with letters only. Because if we add an emoji, oh yeah, the split will break because internally emojis are usually saved as 2 characters. Unfortunately, the spread will not save you entirely with all that Unicode and emoji problems, because some emojis are actually part of multiple emojis just put together. For example, you can modify a face with a skin tone. Then the spread will take these two separately, but if you, for example, want to reverse that string, that would not work, so be careful. Obtaining dense array. As you might know, if you create an array using array constructor, it is not dense. What it means that if you try to iterate over this array using, for example, map, it will not do anything. It will not touch it in any way. So if you want to do that, you need to have the original array to be dense. There are several ways how to do that. So in the past, I really like using .fill, or you can use array from, which also creates a dense array. But now array spread can do that for you, and I would say it's a little bit more readable. So using that, you get a dense array. But wait, if you want to achieve just this, meaning you want to have a range, there's even nicer way using, oh you guessed it, the spread operator. So what you can do, you can use array, some number, dot keys. And keys is a function that returns an iterator over the keys, also known as indexes in array. But this is an iterator, that means, well, we can spread it. So spreading this gives you a range from 0 till n-1 for the n you choose. So these were my 5 favorite areas for which I use the array spread operator. And I believe that in each and every case, the new syntax is either cleaner or more readable, or it allows something which was very difficult before. But I'm interested, what is your usage of the array spread? Maybe there is some trick or some nice usage, and I would like to know about that. So please write it into the comments and let me know. I hope that you found this video useful. And if you have, hit the like button. I'm Robin, and I like to talk JavaScript. See you next time.